The lady who took that title was Katie Melua, the, it says, diminutive singer who's had an incredible 2-year rise to the top. I feel a bit awkward saying that in front of her.
She certainly has. Championed by Terry Wogan, her song Closest Thing to Crazy catapulted her album to #1. But along with singers such as Norah Jones, Joss Stone and Amy Winehouse, she was part of a new breed of female singer-songwriters lighting up the charts.
We shall talk to Katie in just a moment. There she is. First, let's take a listen to her latest single, 9 Million Bicycles.
We're high on a wire with the world in our sight, and I'm never tired of the love that you give me every night. There are 9 million bicycles in Beijing, that's a fact. It's a thing we can't deny, like the fact that I will love you till I die.
Oh, your back must have been sore after that.
Well, I was obviously I was lying on a thing, you know, like a bit of a sort of snowboard, and being pulled along.
But they really did pull you along.
Yeah, yeah, it was fun because I was just lying there all day, pretty chilled. So
What's the thinking behind that video then, Katie?
Well, it was Kevin Godley that came up with the idea, and he's an amazing director. We played him the song, and he just had this idea of movement in it and some sort of a journey, and yeah, that was, I thought it was quite an unusual way of representing it.
He's a great bloke to work for, because he's with Godley Cream, previously 10cc,
Absolutely,
so a real
definitely
rock music veteran.
Huge pleasure.
Yeah, very talented guy.
A lot of pressure on you this time round, isn't there? The first album was, I mean, it was just such a phenomenal success. When you produce the second one, of course, everyone's going to be looking at it, listening to it and criticising.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing was, in terms of the commercial success, there is pressure, but as far as it goes artistically speaking, when we made the first album, me and Mike Batt, who's my producer, I mean, I really felt like I was 18, and I really felt like I was, you know, beginning and still sort of trying to find my own 2 feet. And just for both me and Mike, the relationship has developed so much, and just the I don't know, I think I've grown as a songwriter, as a singer, and also the band and all of us just getting together and writing more.
And Mike Batt, who did the Wombles, of course, but it's much more than that. He spotted you, didn't he?
Yeah, he did come to, he came to my college and heard a song I'd written. So, but what I was saying about this album is that you kind of, artistically speaking, I think, you know, it's developed, but what it's going to do commercially, you just never know. So
we're going to remind ourselves, Katie, of one of the most beautiful songs that you sing, I think, The Closest Thing to Crazy.
This is the closest thing to crazy I have ever been. Feeling 22, acting 17. This is the nearest thing to crazy I have ever known. I was never crazy on my own, and now I know that there's a link between the two.
Katie, you've written 4 of the songs on your next album, haven't you? I mean, you're referring to your age in that song. Lots of people have said, but you're so young. Where do you draw on your experience? Where, you know, what do you write about when you're so young?
I mean, it doesn't, you know, you don't have to write about everything that happens to you. It can be things you witness. And it can be just, I don't know, yeah, experiences and feelings and talking to people and meeting people and writing about them. You know, anything can, you know, reading, watching TV, anything can.
You've had a remarkable background, because your parents are Georgian.
Yeah.
You were born in Georgia.
I was, yeah.
Then you lived in Moscow, and Georgia is a fascinating country.
It is,
have you been back much?
I do go back every summer, because all my family is still there. I hear you've been there as well.
I have. I used to travel a lot around the Soviet Union, but that was my favourite place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you've just got British citizenship, haven't you?
I have,
recently?
yeah. So
what
I've got
does that mean to you?
Well, it's amazing, because it's really the final sort of, you know, bit of stability for my family. We've been living here for 11 years, and we've been here based on my dad's work visa. But yeah, to get the British citizens is amazing.
They're huge. Sorry, they're huge on hospitality in Georgia,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I remember once,
They
we're
are.
big on toasting. It took us 40 minutes
God.
once to get out of a restaurant into BC, the capital,
Absolutely.
because they,
40 minutes,
every
that's quite-
table, they
that's
knew we were
quite
from the
short,
BBC,
actually.
every table we had to drink a toast. You know who we were drinking toasts to?
Who?
The England World Cup team from 1966. Yeah, Nobby Stiles, Bobby Charlton, all that
Random
stuff.
excuse, I would say. But Katie, tell us, I mean, because your rise to fame has been fairly phenomenal, really, hasn't it? It must have been quite hard for you to get to grips with it, but also for your whole family as well. I know you've got a younger brother, haven't you? And for your
Yeah.
parents, they must be all very, very proud of you.
I mean, they all seem really excited about it, and just, I don't know, their support obviously means a lot. And yeah, it has been, the rise has been quite surreal and bizarre for me, so it's just kind of like, it's brilliant. I get to make music that I love, and people happen to like it, so...
People happen to love it, actually.
Yeah, they do.
Like it.
One of the next things we see you in is in a little project somebody's involved in called Saturday Swings, I think.
It's on this Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Let's have a look.
My mama done told me when I was in pigtails. My mama done told me her. A man is a two-faced, he'll give you the big eye. And when the sweet talking's done, a man is a two-faced, a worrisome thing that will get you to sing the blues.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Katie, that was a programme that we recorded a little while ago, wasn't it, over the summer, and it's Saturday Swings. It's out on this Saturday night. With, I mean, it's celebrating all the swing legends, and there you are, fitting into that now, the new generation. Does it ever, every now and again, do you kind of surprise yourself when you realise where you are in that kind of stratosphere, really?
It's, well, yeah, I mean, I don't really regard myself as kind of, you know, say, like a jazz singer or a blues singer specifically. It's quite hard to define. For me, what I do, I sort of sometimes call myself an acoustic artist. But for some reason, I don't know why, but when I was 15 and 16, or even actually when I was 13, I never wanted to be a musician because I was listening to songs of my generation. And it wasn't until I was 15, 16 when I first heard Joni Mitchell, Bob Dylan, Nick Drake, Tom Waits, Eva Cassidy, Frank Sinatra, you know, people from the artists, you know, the great artists, that music suddenly became a passion for me, and I kind of don't know why that is. And
All right. Do you have one of these MP3 players yourself?
yeah, I do.
All right.
I
What's
do.
on it?
Loads of stuff.
All kinds of different
Good question.
stuff.
What do you listen to?
Oh God, I've got into Bobby Gentry at the moment, and I don't know why, because she's, you know, she's a country singer. And I've never listened to country.
From the 60s.
Yeah, yeah, and like her lyrics are amazing. She tells such brilliant stories. So everyone, yeah, from I don't know, Tom Waits to Nick Drake,
Bjork. She's such great taste you have.
Oh, thank you.
Katie, what do you do when you're not performing? What do you do to kind of chill out?
Listen to music and just, you know, I don't know, write songs sometimes, and obviously hang out with friends. And
Yeah.
And you planning to appear live apart from on the telly?
yeah, we'll probably be doing gigs early next year. We haven't got any set yet,
Right.
but I think we're going to set in some dates next week. So.